Do it
now.
now. Yeah, it is. Walk.
Alright, one sec. Speech.
Dennis first there.
Oh yeah, Dan.
Come on, Dan.
I'll have to stand up for this. Yeah. I must admit, I've tried rehearsing this time and time again. I couldn't. So I printed it off and I'm going to read it, but I'm going to try and read it and remember as much as I can. So anyway, firstly I'd just like to start by thanking Linda, the bride's mother. Without Linda, I wouldn't be the proudest father alive at this moment in time. As I look at my daughter, Samantha, the bride today, I can't help but think back on the years I've been looking to watch her grow and become the beautiful woman that she is today. She caught my heart when she was born, and I became more and more in awe of her as the years went by and the older she grew. Today, as I watched her marry John, I'm filled with pride, and I'm confident that Samantha and John are going to continue with their wonderful life and journey in life with love and happiness as they much deserve. I know you've all come to share in John and Samantha's happiness today, and I would like to thank you for coming such a long way to do that, and I know that it is dearly appreciated by both of them. I've been known. Sorry. I know that this day I've known for a long time that this day would come, since the very first time I held Samantha in hospital when she was born. And although I've had many years to get to grips with it, it's still not any easier knowing that she's found another man to spend the rest of her life with. She's my little girl, she's my ray of sunlight, and no matter how old you are, you'll always be those things to me. But today is a happy day for everyone, and one of the best days of my life, I have to admit. It's fantastic, absolutely fantastic. Every father wants the best for their children, and they all want them to be happy. That's the most important thing in life. I've got to know John rather well since he started dating Samantha a few years ago now. And I have to admit, it comes with great relief that Samantha has chosen such a decent man like John. One of the things I was really worried about this speech was that I had to find a suitable story to tell about Samantha. And every time I came up with a story, wait. And every time I was trying to think of a story, there was nothing really appropriate because there's so many different memories all our life. So it was really hard for us to try and find one thing. But as I was driving home from work last week, it was actually 2 days before we came on holiday, 3 days before we came on holiday at Cambridge, and started thinking back through Samantha's life from when she was born. And the moment that she was born, I must admit, was the longest but happiest day of my life at that time. And Samantha knows the story of how long your mum was in there before. We're not going to that And I felt so privileged. I was quite young. I was 22 at the time, yeah, 22. And felt so privileged to have such a beautiful baby girl at that age. And she and her mother were everything I needed in my life at that moment in time. Then she started growing up. So she learned how to crawl, then walk, then talk. Within a blink of an eye, she could tie her shoelaces. The next thing you know, she could ride a bike. Then one morning, she got up and went to school. Sorry. She got up and went to school. Samantha always had a habit of loving Disney films. And every time she would come in, she always wanted the next Disney princess's dress. So it'd be Ariel from The Little Mermaid, or it'd be Belle from Beauty and the Beast. And I went by, And then the next thing I remember is that she came in and she asked for a prom dress, for which she would. She was going to work, which wasn't very good. And then just a few months ago, she asked us for a wedding dress. So I think what I'm trying to say is the morale of the story is that life moves too fast, far too fast, for us to take in every single moment of every single day. And what I'm really trying to say is, you know, love life and live life. Samantha, you've brightened every moment, every day of my life since you've come into it. Sorry. Please go and live your life with John now and enjoy life. Be loved and be happy. And always remember there's lots of people in your life that love you. So, ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glasses to John and Samantha, my beautiful bride, or John's beautiful bride. And let's wish them every happiness in life. But please, let's remember, we must look after them well. Because it is them that will be choosing my retirement. John and Samantha.
You can take the jacket
I can take a chat. It's tough than I thought.
Something for cheers like this. Right, unlike Dennis, I will be reading because I am great at this, as we'll all find out when you would go up. Firstly, this is going to be on behalf of me and Samantha, so this is a few thank yous. Both me and Samantha want to say again how thankful we both are every single person here. Although you don't get to see us both, although you do get to see us both, looking as good as we do, we know the sacrifices that every single one of us have made, and all the saving up and everything else that goes with getting here today, and we appreciate it all. Probably more than any of you will know, so we really do, and that's a massive thank you there. You all are looking amazing. You Tony in the beach.
Still, mate.
That's started off. And every single one of you has helped make this whole day, and more importantly as well, the holiday amazing. So really thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts. It means everything to us. I want to say a massive thank you to both the families for all the help and the build-up of the day. You've all been massive on all fronts, whether it be pointers in the right direction of the planning, helping out on decisions and big decisions we made on the venue, and I think we came to the right one. For all the help with suits, dresses, hairdos, the ridiculous amounts of shots blown by Dennis and the dad. Literally, the list is endless. So, in terms of the families, it's amazing. So, everything you guys have done for us and have been doing with us has been incredible, and the support has been second on. We're incredibly lucky to have you all, so thank you very much. Bridesmaids. You were both stunning at the best of times, but the day you've outdone yourselves and you both look $1 million. I think everyone here sat at this table will agree I've done a great job picking those dresses. Beth, thanks for everything you do for your sister. Firstly, for all drinking her on the hand, but mainly for always being there for her throughout everything in the build-up of the day. Even if it did mean like dragging out a bed a few times, that's fine, that's okay. And Charlotte, Samantha always says to me that she envies you at times because you're the only person she knows who can beat me in an argument. And I think she might be right. Yeah. Thanks very much for just being you and for not turning up with a shaved head or some other right there. Thank you. Both of you mean an absolute world to us. And thank you very much for being part of it. The best man. Firstly, I just want to give a quick mention to Tony. Tony didn't quite make the cut, which I think everyone here knows. And personally, it's something we struggled with for the past couple of years. But I can confirm that for the briefest of moments, and I can't stress the word briefest enough, they were in the running. So potentially some consolation for you there, Tony. It was your call, Scott is my best man. And although he took a 4-month holiday that he's clear in his work, during the most important periods of the build-up, he's done an okay job in helping out.
Okay.
Now, again, Linda, this is for you. No doubt there's a few stories lined up for later, and I will go on record now and say that most, if not all of them, have been made up or highly exaggerated. But in all seriousness, mate, you screwed up well. And I appreciate everything you've done for me. The start was brilliant for you. Not so much for me. And you didn't lose the rings, so job done on all fronts, Scott, so cheer up. Thank you. Right, okay, this is where it turns a little bit salty, so sorry in advance. I just wanted to say a huge thank you to my dad and Jan. Firstly, Dad, you're the smartest man I've ever met, and you've taught me everything I ever know, except cooking. Definitely got that one, yeah. And I know you're still passing that Yorkshire pudding recipe around as your own amongst the family. That's mine, but I'll let you have that. But in all seriousness, as I'm getting older, I'm starting to appreciate and respect more and more what you've done for me in my life and what both you and Jan do for me now and onwards. Both of you is a great new Sam, and we both know that we can count on you for absolutely anything and everything. So for both of us, I just want to say a huge thank you for not just being here today, but absolutely everything that you do for us, and we really appreciate it. Thank you. The Gregs. I have honestly never met a more generous and giving couple than both Dennis and Linda. They're kind, loving, and go out there to love anyone and everyone. Their values of life are very clear, and they reflect in the way that they brought up both Samantha and Bethany. I remember the first time I ever met Linda. Like any young lad, it took me ages to build up the ball to go and introduce myself to the parents. And me being me, thought it would be a good idea to do so with a couple of pints on board. Dutch courage, as they say. In the middle of the bar on a Saturday night in Waldorf. I finished my pint, confidently walked over to the group at the ring. Linda was stood next to a bloke who could only have been Dennis. So I extended the hand and in a confident voice say, Dennis, I'm John seeing Samantha. I'm sorry that it's taken so long to meet you, but it's great to finally have happened. To which the bloke says, nice to meet you, John. I'm very sorry because I'm not Dennis. And that was the awkward moment when Linda came over and introduced Samantha's uncle, which was a kind of first impression to make. So, the first time I met Dennis was an experience in itself, but that's a story for another time.
Yeah, that's really not funny.
But looking back, it was a perfect icebreaker, which all I could say was one fine Dennis. Every experience I've ever had with the Gregs has always been one where I've taken incredible memories from, whether it be the holidays, Christmas Day binges, family meals, or random days out, which are all guaranteed to be filled with laughter and good times. Personally, I owe a great deal to both of you, and there really isn't any words I can use to describe how grateful I am to you for everything you've ever done for me. I'm extremely proud to be part of your incredible family, and I hope to live up to all your expectations. So again, on behalf of me and Samantha, thank you both for everything that you do for us. Thank you. The decision to come to Mexico meant that a number of people weren't able to come. Both me and Sam are grandparents, of which two of them were watching on FaceTime with them. Aunties, uncles and cousins who would love to be here but unfortunately couldn't make it. We love them all and can't wait to show them videos and pictures of the day and of the holiday when we get back. This next part is a really hard subject for me personally to talk about, and I considered it a long hard whether I was going to do it or not because I didn't want to upset myself or anyone else. As you both know, both me and Samantha have lost my mum and Samantha's lost a brother, and there isn't a single day that passes where we all don't think about them and miss them deeply. Like I said, I really didn't want to upset anyone today, but the day is a celebration. And a day where both families have come together, and both Ryan and my mum are still a massive part of it and always will be. best friends. And I also know that me and Ryan are great mates. And we would have had some great laughs together, with no doubt getting a few probably warnings along the way. I know that somewhere right now, Ryan is sat with my mum, and we're both cringing at my terrible jokes, and looking along in awe at the way you look, filled with love and pride for us both. You're a huge part of our lives and will never be forgotten. So, if I can ask everyone just to raise the glasses now to a toast to everyone who can't be here today, and are all loved.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Right. Mrs. Iverson. Fully intended at this point to put the paper down and just to go with the flow for this part. I would have been a bloke. And it would have been great at expressing how I feel, and this is a little bit too important just for me to win. Firstly, what I can say about looking at this is I'm deeply proud. You made me feel like all of you came down, especially you. And I think we can all agree here, she looks absolutely stunning in that dress. It's absolute perfection. So absolute showstopper. So I'll give you that. We've been together now for the best part of 10 years, and I can honestly say that I've loved every single day of this time. I really am living the dream, and at times I have to pinch myself because I can share every single day with not only the love of my life, but my best friend. Now that we're married, nothing is really going to change. I'm still going to love you every single part of my heart, every single second of every single day. However, it also means that I have to cook every single day for the rest of my life. I'm the only person I know to burn rice and roll the pan at the same time. It means I have to work on my psychic skills, as know when your car needs oil, water, and time to go bottles of jobs. That's something I should know in advance. It means I have to sit and listen to you thinking that you can talk to Clark and have a conversation with him whilst acting like it's really not weird at all. It means at times having to sit through the productions in the only ways that I'm interested in as to you. It means having to accept every time and every item of clothing that you buy is an absolute maximum of 20 quid. Ish, and that's okay. But honestly, I wouldn't have any other way. I mean, this girl lets me have a games room, complete with all my geeky accessories, and a 6'3" cardboard cutout of Superman. She lets me wear my Superman PJs, baggy t-shirts, while judging, well, my face anyways, yeah. When I sat down and thought through what I wanted to say to you today, and the things I'm thankful for, it soon became clear that I really owe you everything, Sam. But Dad has done a great job of teaching me from right to wrong. At the time we met, like any 20-year-old bloke, I was focused completely on myself and wasn't really bothered about getting a career and about the future and where things were going. I was more invested in going out every weekend and spending all my money on clothes, of which Tony ruined. I can honestly say that the whole mindset changed when I met you, and I very quickly realised that if I carried on the way I was, it was the best thing that ever happened to me before I ever really had it. Even now, after 10 years of being together, it made me want to be a better person. You will always help me to grow. You may not even realise the times that you're doing it, but that just goes to show how special a person you are. You hear people say this all the time, but you really do bring out the very best in me. Any time I'm feeling down, you pick me up. Anytime I'm upset, you make me smile. And every time I'm on your high horse, you just fair enough. And you're the first person to let me know why my neck in, and the plant my feet firmly on the ground. And at times, I really do need to pinch myself. You are without doubt the most beautiful, kindest, gentlest, most compassionate person I know, but at the same time the strongest. You're definitely my rock, and someone I can always count on who has never ever let me down. And at times I don't think you realise your own inner strength, and that's just another reason why I adore you. We've already been through so much together, and I honestly believe that we're stronger now than we've ever been. And every year, the postcard just seems to get better and better. You've made me the happiest and proudest man alive today, and I love you like the bottom of my heart, and I promise to spend the rest of my days loving you and giving you the best in life that I can. So, that's me. It's just fun.
trip here to support and celebrate John and Sam. I'm sure, like me, you had to drag kicking and screaming on a holiday, and Cancun was mentioned. But these are the sacrifices you make for people you love. Not to mention the foremost in the pool. Bridesmaids, Charlotte and Bethany, you both look absolutely amazing. Great job today, not only today, but leading up to the wedding as well. Just remember, ladies, not only those weddings.
I don't know why I'm laughing.
Sam, you look absolutely outstanding. The dress is perfect, the venue is perfect, the weather is perfect, the best man's perfect. Even made John smile again. A big thank you to all those who have helped and supported behind the scenes. None of this could happen without any of you, so I applaud you all. Right then, now on to John. Never actually thought I'd see John get married. Now, I say this because back in the day in sex education, see, John was getting very confused. He was a bit of a late bloomer lesson. So I decided to test him out.
This is so wrong. This is
Absolutely 100% true. I went, John, you are by far the biggest heterosexual I have ever known. Slam the desk. Never pulled that again. I'll punch you. Well, that's a case, John. It's all this Now, then, pull it out of the box for the rest of it. And I've decided if I get pulled. Yes, John.
wow. This will get brought in the sports bar here.
So, I first met John in year 9. He loved to have a good one. Often quite rude, he was named the King of Attitude. John was clueless in many ways. His fashion sense left me in disarray. He needed to be taught some things, so I took him under my wings. I gave him a new disguise to make him more streetwise. He even called me my aftershave. Then the girls stood there like him. Into John's life came Sam, always smiling and happy. John's one lucky chap. How he managed that, I'll never know. He spends all his time watching superheroes. The next step was a dog called Clark. Where Bruce was left. Now John's obsessed with the gym. He thinks lifting weights makes him one of the greats. Strict diet, all things healthy. No need for the before and after selfies. But today I'm full of pride as I see my best mate marrying a beautiful bride. I look forward to seeing you take it in your stride. Walk hand in hand side by side.
Yeah.
Good run though. Good run on the table. Manly.